What I saw today is horrific. If you're a landlord today or thinking of becoming a landlord, I want you to stick around. Did a 6-minute video on a possession that my client got back today, October 9th. We're going to go into details. So I want everyone to stick around. We're going to play the video. We're going to talk about the background of this so everyone has an idea. We're going to go through pull up the court order, et cetera, to show why this happened, to give us length of the tenancy and the money. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars damage. Excuse the F words in the video because I was almost gagging and throwing up. So let me give some history before we pull up
Well, I
the
was going to say, Mark, you and I did do a video on this where we attended the LTB hearings for the day.
correct.
And we watched this case, and they would not make a ruling at that time.
They wouldn't. So the people, they were there for 2 years. Okay. They got behind year one, $23,000. Um, and the Red Cross organization stepped up and paid the landlord. So put it back in good standing. He took the money, which most people would. So now we're in 2024. So January, I guess, in that time frame, anyway, in that range, I think it was the first month, or it could be the second month, rents bounced. So then, of course, time you fill the application out at the N4, the L1, got a hearing date in May. So if we're assuming it's January, it could be February, took what, 3, 4 months to get a
5.
hearing. 5 months. Well, okay, from January. Okay. 5 months. You saw the hearing as much as I did, and we witnessed it. And you saw that, how distraught in the sense that the landlord was basically pleading with the adjudicator to, hey, help me out here, basically. Tenants asked for a 90-day, we need 90 days to find a new property. So May 20, so near the end of it, as you recall, I can't make any decisions on this. I need time. So from that May 27th date, he finally got a standard order 3 months later in August 31st. Okay. Sheriffs came today. Okay. So time that was a couple $100 for them to come. So from August 31st, boom, that was a long week. I remember him going the following Tuesday, courthouse. So we'll say first week of September. October 9th is D-Day. Sheriffs show up. The doors were unlocked. He asked, has anyone gone in the house? No. You think they left? I do, but they took the barbecue and there's still some property in the whole bit. Okay. So he goes in. Did you unlock the door? No, I don't have keys. Stay outside. We don't know. It could have been unlocked for a month. We don't know. Or a
Mhm.
week. So they walk the whole house. They do a check, identify themselves. Great. We're all clear. Then they put the notice on the door. So the notice on the door is they have personal property there, landlord's name, their phone number. So legally, they've turned possession from the tenant to the landlord. So once we go through the video, you'll see all the personal property. It's just fucking shit. It's just garbage. But there's a computer, there's a laptop, a couple small things, but it's property. So he has to leave it there for 72 hours. They don't, then you can dispose of it at your free will. So now he has possession. Um, so we got 10 months. So I figured it out at that is $27,000 in lost rent from this year
Hmm.
from these folks. And then the damages, I don't know, you tell me, I think 30. Could be more. Kitchen's destroyed, had a big leak, drywall's cut out, never told the landlord. I asked, they tell you about this? No. Mold, building. Plumber was there today. We fix the leak tomorrow. Water was filling up, still more there on the ground, plus in pots. It's a disaster. So it was a scary thing. I really think that the clips that we're going to show, which is 6 minutes, will definitely provide some insight into what's, really going on in Ontario. And this poor gentleman got his property back in
Well,
this.
and let me ask you one question before I start the video.
Hmm.
This house isn't that old, is it?
Mm-mm. Bought it brand new. It's a new build. Great area.
So it's
Uh,
2 or 3 years old?
yeah. Yeah. Three.
Okay.
So, should we do the video or should we go through the open room, show the
Well, I
court?
have the open room open first.
Let's do that. So, folks, the open room, what the open room is, this is this is a public site. So Diane punched in 70 Lure Street in Newmarket. This is a court order. This is actually court orders that people can upload to this site. So when you're checking for, potential tenants, people should be looking at this.
You can put in the address or the name.
Right. I believe you put in the address,
I put
correct?
in the address.
Okay. So let's go back. Go back to the top for a second, please. So, okay. I don't know what you got on there. I don't know.
I just put in 79 Allure at the top.
Okay. Go to the order now. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, this isn't the same one now.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of don't know I don't know what happened.
Well, because last time it came up first. Hold on.
There it is. View court order. Okay. Good. So
This is how it comes up.
hey, don't scroll too fast. Well, we'll go back down, please. A little bit more. I want to show. So these are the parties involved. Tenants, right there. Landlords, right there. Legal representative. He had a lawyer representing him. Adjudicator.
Well, you know what I don't understand, Mark? When we went on the court date, the adjudicator was a man. That's a woman.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Remember? It was a guy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering if there's multiple orders. When we go through this, I want you to scroll down because it's not showing me he's showing me an N5 and an N8 reason one.
Well, I think what this is this is the kind of like the synopsis of the whole thing.
Well, let's go through it.
Persistent late payment, N8, filed by landlord, N5, reason number 2, N5, and like it's the whole history of the property.
I'm looking at the hearing dates. This is what concerns me. He had a couple things on the go.
July 2nd.
Yeah, it was May 27th. We watched that was hearing date. We watched it was May 27th. But anyway, go through it. Let's just see.
Well, maybe this is the one that actually made the thing.
I don't know. Go through
Remember when we were there, they wouldn't make an
order.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go through the order. Let's just see. View court order. So July 10th, 2024, began the tenants, the landlord's name. To terminate the tenancy, evict tenants because the tenant's another occupant, the rental occupant. Tenants permitted in the residential complex and negligently caused damage to the premises. Okay. So he's filed a couple. So we got the one where he's filed damages. So this is okay because this is going to really show the damages. Under this, with this order, again, I know a lot of the information because I have a relationship with the landlord. So he's exhausted everything. He's tried everything humanly possible to get them out early. And everything was sorry.
Oh, this one didn't win. He didn't win on this one.
No. What's it say?
As explained below, the landlords have not proven on a balance of probabilities the grounds for termination of the tenancy. Therefore, the application is dismissed.
Right.
The adjournment request. At the outset of the hearing, the tenants requested that the matter be adjourned as the parties had a hearing for landlord's application in May, and the parties are still waiting for determination on that application.
Pause there. So that was the hearing that me and you witnessed, and the adjudicator said that I can't make a decision at this time. 3 months
And in
later,
July, they still didn't know.
they still didn't know. Correct.
No, they're waiting.
Yeah, waiting to give them 3 months. So I want the viewers to really take a look, slow down, to take a look at.
I want to see something.
When we look at the video, you tell me if this is grounds to evict them. You're gonna this is a disturbing video in a way that it's just how people live and how people disrespect people's properties. You're gonna see it. And I really encourage people to share this video. We all know people that own rental properties. They need to get more educated on this stuff. Keep going. Sorry. Say anything else?
The tenant asked for an adjournment and they were denied.
The tenant asked for an adjournment for what? Does it say?
to await the hearing, the outcome of the other hearing. So they didn't want to address any of the issues in this one. Let's wait to hear what the other one said, and they were denied.
Okay, so basically, okay. Okay. Okay.
And this is the legalities of his N5, N6, everything everything that he did that.
This man exhausted everything. Look down below. The first N5 notice contains allegations that tenants are smoking in the rental unit. That there are cat feces and garbage throughout the unit. Keep it there. And dryer vents have been blocked, creating a fire hazard. And tenants have changed the locks in the rental unit without landlord's consent. The N5 notice was served to tenants only in respect of willful and negligent damages under Section 621 of the Act. The allegations are not allegations of damage, but rather allegations of substantial interference under Section 641 of the Act, as the landlord did not serve the N5 notice under Section 641. The portion of his application for termination.
So what they're saying is he filed this under the wrong act. He did it to damages, and it's not. They don't consider it damage. It's illegally doing things in the unit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Smoking in the unit, and he didn't use the right section, so it was not considered.
Well, okay. Water damage to hardwood floors and stains on carpet. You watch the video, you're going to see some. Okay, what else goes? Water damage, cat feces, and there was still cat feces on the floors today when I was there, which was today. He testified that inspecting the unit that he saw the carpets were black. There was thick dust. Looks like not vacuuming.
Saying here that there was built up dirt and the carpet cleaner doesn't think he can get it out. Tenants deny that they caused any damage.
Okay, so stop there for a second. Okay. This just really gets me fired up. Because I was there today and I'm fired up about it. Tenants deny cause any damage from others. The tenant, Shannon Hamlin, testified that the cats do not defecate in the carpets and that the stains are spills caused by their children. She testified that one of the stairs, particularly she believes, was from Coca-Cola spilled by one of the children. Shannon also testified that their vacuum was broken. Oh, yeah, I think it was broken for 2 years. They have to clean the carpets. However, she believes that the stains can be steamed out of the carpets and do not need to be replaced. These people are pathological fucking liars. Okay. This is what really, because I'm so sick and tired. Also testified the flooring in the front area sofa is not damaged. She testified that the floors are not hardwood, but rather laminate. They're hardwood. Any water MS may have seen was likely residual water they had just mopped prior to inspection. Okay, I did an inspection on May 26th, Dan, and I had masks on and kept my shoes and I wouldn't take any shoes off. That's how sickening it was.
Well, not to mention you need a bucket to catch water from the ceiling from your mop.
Yep. God. Folks can't ask enough to share this video to people. What else do we see? I love open room. I think this is the best thing ever for people that can really do their own due diligence. Section 34 of the Act states that tenant is responsible for repair of undue damage to the rental unit or residential complex.
Oh my God.
Neglect conduct, tenant. Oh, let the viewers make comments on that.
The landlord only submitted one photo of the flooring, which shows a dark area, which could be the shadow from the couch. The landlord did not submit any other evidence in support of the claim, such as an inspection from a contractor to demonstrate the floor's damage. He did have a carpet cleaner go there. So what they're saying is he didn't give enough evidence by somebody who is a professional person. So you're screwed. Given all the evidence, I find that the evidence is insufficient to establish that the tenants, an occupant, or a guest willfully or negligently damaged the flooring or the carpet.
Great. Well, I hope the adjudicator is going to watch this video that I took today and let them eat their words, because this is goddamn bullshit. This is just, Dan, wait till you see this video. And Dad hasn't watched the video because I told her not to.
No. And they're saying, and we know we were there, they're saying that the N8 wasn't filed properly. They said they never got it. Remember, he said he gave it to their son? Yeah. So they are saying they never got it.
These are these are professionals, and there's lots out there, and they prey on new people. So they will look on Facebook Marketplace, they'll look on Kijiji, they'll look on other online sites, and that's they're easy prey.
I want to see something.
Who's the adjudicator? I hope she watches this video. I'd love to send this to Candace.
Candace Abu Safi.
Hey, well, Candace, I really hope you're on YouTube a little bit, and you can kind of tell me what you think. Please leave a comment.
Oh, most of this stuff is like tenants have persistently failed to pay the rent on the date it became due, especially in light of the fact that two of the payments were only 1 or 2 days late. As a result, this portion of the application must be dismissed.
This guy got nowhere. This guy did everything.
She's dismissing everything.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I want the viewers to like comments if that was their property. Should they be what do you think Candace was right in dismissing everything after you watch the video?
Well, they changed. Okay, you know what my thing is, Mark? I'm gonna stop the share for a minute. It's illegal to change the locks and the keys on the doors. They can't do that and him not have access. How is he going to get a contractor in there when they won't let him in? How's he supposed to get professionals in there to give quotes on damage when he can't get in? I guess nobody cares about the fact that he can't enter his own house, so he can't get those things.
100%. And it's funny you say it because the sheriff represented today, there was two good guys and they're pretty good guys. And I asked them questions before me rolling the video. And I said, what would happen so October 9th, you're here today to give possession of the rental unit back to the landlord. That's correct. What happens if he just came in 4 days ago? Then he could potentially charge with trespassing. This is his own property.
Yeah.
No property. Where I felt there was an abandonment there, right?
Well, they did abandon it. But my issue is that the judge is asking for all this stuff. There's no way to obtain. He can't get it.
There's no way to obtain.
No.
No.
Hey, let me share the video.
I'm going to email you a picture too. Because after the video, I want you to pull this picture up because I wouldn't go in the garage because the sheriff said it was so bad that smell almost made him throw up. Okay, hit play. We may hit the odd stop button and me talking, but I think it covers it. 6 minutes is long. I hope there's volume. Because I do narrate it. Maybe tough to hear, but that's okay. Show you what kind of damage that has been done to the home, what kind of estate, kind of personal property has been left behind for to clean up. There's property here. There's TVs, beer desks, etc. That is still their personal property. So this was the cleanest room. We gotta wait 72 hours to in case they come back for it. They can't access the property. There's a number on the phone in the order for possession that they have to call to come in and make arrangements to get the property. They've left they've left all the crap. So this is what's happening in across this province. A little background on this is that tenants has been here since January, has paid zero rent to the property. Names are Shannon and Todd. I won't reveal last names. They took a new residency up in BARRIE, which is, again, they're going to do the same thing. But this is really important for investors to see and do potential screenings. Hire professional people to do this. Do not do this in your home. This is what happens. And don't use real estate agents. Even though I'm a real estate agent, I don't specialize in renting rentals because I really think other people can do a better job than I can with it, and I don't want to put clients in bad positions, so I don't do it. But let's take a little tour of the property and see what is left. And so, rent-free for 10 months, $27,000 in rent. There's probably $35K worth of damages in the home. This is a brand new townhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Never lived. Shannon and Todd lived in. So, tenant rent-free for 10 months, got an order back in August 31st. So possession was today's schedule. So tenants, rent-free almost for a year. We left all this stuff. The garage is so bad smelling, the sheriff said, so I'm not going to waste tons and tons of garbage in there. I sent you a picture to pull it up when we're done.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second cleanest room of the house. It's not finished basement, just some debris. Ontario and have expensive landlords today.
This isn't finished, right? Oh, shoot, sorry. I'm holding my mic up to the computer,
Okay, good.
so I just hit it by mistake.
Tell me about the stains. So I know that Shannon and Todd said this, they were just Coca-Cola stains. Does that look like Coca-Cola stains to you? No.
It's disgusting, and it's cat hair too, eh?
I have feces all over.
Oh my God, I see it.
Look at the walls.
Well, there's cat shit right on the floor in the corner over there.
That's everything. Awesome. Look at the kitchen.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen anything. Wait till I screwed up the film here a little bit. Thing getting away, but wait till I show the ceiling.
Oh my God.
That's the way it was. So why did that adjudicator disagree with there was no damages and they felt no neglect? This is beyond neglect, Dan. Look at this. Water's dripping there still. It's just so sad.
This is horrifying.
It's horrifying. It's horrifying, Dan. It gets worse. I hope Candace would like to take a tour of this, and I'd like her to use the washrooms coming up. That would be really, really nice if adjudicator would use this bathroom. I think it's very, very clean. People just pick up and carry on to the next property.
I've been in some of these too, Mark, and that is so disgusting.
You haven't seen it. Look at this. Coca-Cola stains.
Yeah.
It's consistently being dismissed. And landlords are trying everything they can do to get their properties back. And the LTB is doing nothing.
Well, the thing is, Mark, you know as well as I do. Do you think you could get this video while they were in there?
Oh, no.
They would have never let you video this.
Not at all.
Never. So how are you supposed to prove anything to
I
anybody?
like this bathroom. I like the cleanliness of this bath.
Oh my God.
I was getting sick then. Can you imagine that was your property? I felt bad.
I've been in some like this too.
This could have all been avoided. The act has to change. This is just so wrong on every level. Every level.
It's disgusting.
Beyond disgusting, Dan. Look at this.
This was a master bedroom.
Mhm.
This is the reality.
How do people live like this?
Because they're allowed to in Ontario. That's
But how do you walk in there?
I don't care.
Fucking rubber boots on?
I couldn't
There's
wait to get
shit on the floor. Like, how do you even live like that?
right. And they just pick up the pieces and get to go to the next property without any repercussions. This is why it's so important for people to do their homework. I do not want to see people go through this. Right? Because it doesn't get any more live than this. Let's be honest.
That
It
was
doesn't
horrible.
get any more
Yeah.
live than this. So,
Well, and Mark, I've been in a few like this. It's not a one-off.
I agree. This isn't a one-off.
Remember that one that I owned on Porret? They abandoned the house because he stole from the basement tenant, and we ended up with a court order.
Yep.
And he couldn't come within 100 feet. So the kids and the wife and everybody left, and they left the dog in the house for 3 days on the landing locked in the landing where it's shit and pissed
Yep.
for 3 days. And I had to go clean that.
Yep. Sickening. Pull up the picture. I sent you a picture on the email. You have to back out screen share. So I couldn't finish I just took a picture when they went in and opened the garage, and I snapped a picture before leaving. So this is what else has to be cleaned up.
Hold on.
Yes. So
I gotta exit the full screen.
how much damage do you think is in that property to get it back to a sellable state?
Oh God. At least 50 or 60,000. All the floors got to go.
Salvageable, or it's a hard one, I think, down in the main level. There's gonna be
Yeah,
work.
but it's gonna have to be Mark. I didn't get it.
There's the image.
No, that's your video.
Back to the email. It's there. I just saw it. I should send it to you.
No, it's not, Mark. That's the video.
Hang on.
My Enbridge count is past due. It's not
Okay.
there.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Listen, the thing is, I've been in properties where cat is pissing on the floor.
Check it
And
now.
I don't care what you do, you have to like either rip that flooring out. Once it gets in between
I
that
agree.
hardwood,
Yeah.
that smell's not going away.
Check your email now. Should have got it now. My phone's been stupid.
Yeah, I got it now.
So this was the garage. Nothing.
Yeah, I had this at every one of my rental, two of my rental properties. Every year, hold on, I gotta share. Every year I got a bin and emptied out their garbage.
That's
And
pretty nice.
the garage was full every year on both properties. I said, could you not just take it out to the curb like everybody else?
Yeah, pretty nice, eh?
Yeah.
There's
There'll be
room.
there'll be rats in here. There'll be all
I
kinds
might
of
do
stuff
it.
in here, eh?
I wasn't walking through it. But I'll take a picture outside things. Couches there. So you're thinking 60. I don't think that much. I sure hope not for his sake. I pinned
Mark,
it.
you
I
gotta
pinned it
fix it.
off.
Okay, you gotta fix all the appliances, especially the fridge and stove. They're probably crap.
Mhm.
So there's like a thousand.
Countertop.
There's a couple.
Countertops are done. Yeah, there's a couple grand.
There's a couple grand right there. Then you're gonna have to fix the plumbing, and you got to re-drywall the ceiling in there.
I know. Yep.
Then you got to rip out all the flooring. To paint that house is probably going to be $6,000, seven at least, from what the quotes we've got for a full house.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you got to rip out all the flooring, and I know the flooring will be at least 12 to 15,000.
Yeah. To do it right. Yeah, you might not be far off. Countertops are done. They're so saturated in water that they're falling apart.
Oh, so there's another $2,000 or $3,000.
Right?
The backsplash, I saw that. That's got to that all that's got to be cut right out and re-drywalled.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
know.
saturated with water, it's screwed.
So it's pretty sad. Is it safe to say it's pretty sad that you know, what would be really good plan is why don't these adjudicators making decisions go see the property for themselves before
That'd be
making?
great.
Wouldn't that be a great decision?
Yeah.
Candace, I hope you take this and I hope maybe you can implement that because these poor people is just it's bankrupting people.
Well, there was no way to get in there and show what it was. They're not going to let you do that. You think a tenant is going to let a landlord in to take a video like that?
No.
Never. Never. And you think a tenant is going to go in front of adjudicator and say, yeah, I'm a pig. Yeah, I let my cat shit on the floor. You know what I mean? No one's going to go and admit that.
No, I know. I feel so bad for the landlord because he exhausted everything. He went right to the top, Diane, superintendent of this, did everything.
But he also did have a realtor to rent this, right?
I did. Realtor did. This is a problem. That's why I don't do rentals. We're not professionals at it. We're good at it, but there's people better than us doing it.
Oh, for sure.
I don't do it.
Just so people know, the average real estate agent like me and you, we can't pull someone's credit score.
No.
Some agents belong to teams that pay for that.
Yeah.
But like the most we can't do that.
Yeah. And you know another tip I do, so if someone's renting out a place or you know what I mean, say you're renting out your basement or something like that, and they live at my building, 185 Dunlop. Go knock on the door and see how they live.
You know what I do? I'll come to your place and sign the papers with you.
I just show up unannounced. Oh, by the way, I'm really considering here's the water bill form that you got to sign out with the city of Barrie.
Yeah.
Announced. A good tactic to see. Can you imagine if that person in Barrie, if they had, because everything would have been live. Let's just say the application was their address. Imagine if they would have knocked on the door, surprise, and run. They don't. You don't have to get out of the car. They can just look outside and see the couches and garbage. Garbage been there for months.
Yeah.
Months. So anyway, I think we covered a good detail. You know, first, you know, we do a little bit of this content to help people and you know, hopefully put a stop to this mess. So folks, leave
And
comments.
if anybody knows Chantel, send her the video.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Thanks. Please do. Anyone knows
Yeah.
a Judy personally, let them watch this. And I don't care if I get my hand slapped. What are they going to do? You know?
Well, it's on open room. It's an open forum.
Absolutely. We're allowed to express what we want to say.
Well, and we didn't put information that's not public knowledge. It's all public.
It's all public knowledge. So we're doing this to create awareness is what we're trying to do for people.
Yeah.
So definitely subscribe for more information and share the shit out of this video.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Bye.